I caught my wife and my sister plotting my divorce through an air vent, so I planned my own surprise. The test was still in my hand. 2 pink lines. I was standing in my own bathroom, in my own house, shaking like it was 30 degrees outside instead of a warm September evening. And that's when I heard my wife's voice through the old vent above our bedroom closet. Low. Careful. The kind of careful you only get when someone doesn't want to be heard. She doesn't even suspect anything. We just need 6 more months. Get through the holidays, get through the refinance, and then I file. And then my sister's voice answered her. 6 months, Danielle. That's all. Then it's you, me, and this house. I stood there. Positive test in one hand, phone in the other. And in that moment, I stopped being the woman they thought I was. My name is Rachel. I was 31, married for 4 years to Danielle. We had the classic suburban setup. 4 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, a golden retriever, and an HOA that fined you if your trash can stayed out past 6 p.m. We looked like the couple on the Christmas card, and for a long time, I believed we were. My sister Lauren is 2 years younger than me. Prettier in that effortless way, funnier at parties. She moved into our finished basement 18 months earlier after her own messy divorce, rent-free, just until she gets back on her feet, Danielle had said. I agreed without a second thought. I trusted her with my life. Looking back now, I think that's where it started. Not with some grand, passionate affair, just proximity. 2 people who saw each other every single day while I was working 60-hour weeks trying to make partner at my firm downtown. That Tuesday, I'd left work early. I had a feeling in my gut I couldn't shake, and I was 3 weeks late. I bought the test on the way home and sat in my driveway for 10 minutes before going inside. When I saw the results, I remember pressing my hand flat against my stomach, just breathing, trying to figure out how to tell Danielle. Then I heard the voices through the vent connecting to the guest room below, Lauren's office. At first, I thought it was the TV. Then I heard my name. Rachel's going to be devastated, Lauren said. She'll be fine, Danielle answered. She's tough. She always lands on her feet. That's kind of the problem, actually. I stood completely still. My heart wasn't racing. It was just slowing down, getting cold. The refinance closes in November, Danielle continued. Once that goes through, the equity's locked in under both our names, clean. After the holidays, I'll tell her it's not working. No affair to point to, nothing messy. She'll take the settlement, we split it fair on paper, and you and I start fresh. And the 401k, Lauren asked. I already talked to a financial advisor. If we time the divorce filing after my bonus vests in January, her half comes out of pre-bonus numbers. She'll never know the difference. I didn't scream. I didn't run downstairs. Instead, I put the test in a Ziploc bag, hid it in my purse, and walked downstairs like nothing happened. I told Danielle I had a migraine and was going to bed. She kissed my forehead, called me babe, and asked if I wanted ginger ale. That night, lying next to the woman who was planning my exit from my own marriage, I made a decision. I wasn't going to cry or beg. I was going to be smarter than both of them combined. The next morning, I called in sick for the first time in 3 years. I drove to a family law attorney in downtown Chicago. I told her everything. Over the next 6 weeks, I became someone I didn't recognize. I made Danielle's coffee. I laughed at her jokes at Sunday dinner while Lauren sat across the table pretending everything was normal. But quietly, I was documenting everything. She also brought me the refinance paperwork. I told her I needed time to read it over. That's my lawyer wife, she joked. Then came Thanksgiving. My mom asked when Danielle and I were finally giving her grandkids. Danielle forced a laugh, avoided my eyes, and said, "We're working on it." I just smiled. I was 14 weeks along and she had absolutely no idea. I never signed the refinance. In the first week of December, I filed first. I also disclosed the pregnancy in the filing. Danielle found out she was going to be a mother the same afternoon she was served divorce papers in front of her entire team during a 2 p.m. status meeting. Lauren called me that night. "Rachel, what is wrong with you? You didn't even talk to her first?" "That's interesting," I said, considering she was planning to blindside me at Christmas after locking our home equity into a refinance you two discussed in my basement. Through my vent, Lauren. The day the temporary court order came through granting me exclusive use of the marital home, I sat Lauren down at my kitchen table and gave her 30 days to get out.